Hi folks, it's Moz here, and on the workbench today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a brand new Tamiya release. New tools, M36 US Tank Destroyer. So a quick rundown of Tamiya's association with the M36. So it all stems back in 1968 when they did release a version of the M36 and they named it the M36B2, and they released it quite a few times under the M36 Jackson. And the last time we saw that one released as an M36 Jackson was around 1975, almost 50 years ago. Now, Artillery produced one back in 1989, and allegedly Tamiya did rebox it in 2018. And lo and behold, in 2025, we have a brand new tooling. So let's have a look what you're going to be getting inside the box. So let's have a look. It's the M36 US Tank Destroyer, and bog standard Boxart from them. Looks really nice actually. You can see there's some stowage on it, and it does come with a figure or two, I believe. And it's saying here that it is the 135th Military Miniature Series number 390. Form with open top turret is faithfully captured in style. The turret interior has details such as auxiliary machinery, shell racks and baskets, realistic bulging turret, rear section features, ease of assembly, detailed hull interior with shell racks, floor and bulkheads. Assembly type tracks have one piece straight section, so it's not rubber band tracks in this one. I believe they have two schemes in this one. This one's saying here the 774th Tank Destroyer Battalion, Germany, March 1945. Tamiya colours available, but they're saying here LP28 olive drab for that one. And then on the other side, you've got this one here, which is the 3rd Army Luxembourg, January 1945. Again, olive drab, LP28. And then they're saying use the flat white XF2 to give you that effect on top of that green. And there's the US Tank crew there. So I presume it comes with one figure. I can't see anything else. It's saying here, if we just get the zoom right, it's 35390, 4,500 yen. I think that's what it is. So, but this one here is Tamiya Europe in Germany. Just says here on the side also it includes one figure and two marking options. So there you go, two schemes in this box with one figure. Right, let's open up the box. There's a top opening box as standard from Tamiya, which is always good. Zooming in, we've got the instructions here, which, as you can imagine, I've had a little look inside already, so we'll put them to one side. We'll go through the instructions first, but you're getting all the sprues seem to be individually bagged, so they do listen. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues plus a glass plastic sprue, clear sprue there. And then you have background information, which is lovely, nice and glossy that. So it gives you information about the Tank Destroyer, and there's the two schemes you can do on there. I do like that. That really does enhance what you're getting inside the box. You know, a little like a brochure, shiny brochure. So put to one side. The decals come bagged, so we'll just open up the decal, have a little look at the decal. We'll get in close, we'll zoom in on that one, there we go. And quite thick, as Tamiya decals often are, but all in register, and they won't be a problem to go down. Just a couple of coats of matte varnish on top will will iron out the thickness of those decals. So there you go, there's the decal sheet. So that's everything that I can see there. So first off, we need to look at the instructions. So hopefully you can, if we just go down a little bit, so we can just get a bit closer, a bit tighter, we can have a look at the instructions on how it goes together. So I'm assuming it's not like normal Tamiya. You'll be building up the hull, doing the running gear, and then finally putting on the upper hull and then adding the turret. So that's what I think will happen. So here you go. Right, so lower hull, attaching the floor to that and the sides, part of the running gear there. The differential cover, telling you to remove some lugs here, you know, from the plastic. Adding on parts there, quite simple really. Rear panel is showing you attach that part there, D18, at the angle that's required, and cut off. So just basically telling you just remove the ejector lugs on the side. So you build up the rear panel. There's the attaching the differential cover there. So you got as I said with Tamiya, it just flows together. You got some attachment points there for it to go, and then saying to note the direction of that part there in the instructions. The deflector looks like it's 4 pieces, and you glue, and then add on the sides, and there's your deflector. It's a nice little part. Then you attach the deflector on the front, I believe, and then you're starting to build the suspension and the bogies here, step by step. Quite nice. So the wheels there, tend to use XF85 black or rubber black on the wheels, on the road wheels. Putting the suspension on, you got front suspension and rear suspension, and then you're attaching the bogies to the sides. You've got 3 sets to go on, and so there's the D's. So if you go back over, I think they name them, don't they? Do they name them? Yeah, A and B. So A and B, and then C and D. And then you put the A, B, and then the C's on the port side, D on the starboard side, I guess. Right, do the drive sprockets and the idler wheels together. Then you attach the wheels, and then, because it's not rubber band tracks, you've got link and length tracks, and just go by that diagram. And I like this as well, that they actually put the actual size of it, so you can, in theory, lay it down so you can see roughly what you're doing. Very nice touch, that. Other manufacturers, take note if you're doing link and length. Upper hull, underside, so you're adding these parts in, and then you're attaching the bulkhead to the back, and number of decals to apply. So you've got some decals. If you painted, put the decals in, put the decals on there. Put the sponsons on and how to do that, and you attach your sponsons there. Then you attach your side skirts to the upper hull, and then attaching auxiliary armor bosses. So this is for all the parts, all the armor bits and pieces. And then you've got your lights there, make 2 lights, and they're telling you to use there the Tamiya multi-purpose cement clear. So I might have to have a look into that. Attaching the fuel tank filler caps here on the back. Note the directions. Okay, you've got 5 there to play with. Then you're attaching the grousers on the side. And then you attach the upper hull to that, so everything should be all together. And then you're attaching the hatches. So you've got a few there to play with. Then you're attaching the whole rear parts, which is mostly tools, your mallet, your shovel. Looks like a couple of lights there. Yeah, looks like a couple of lights on the back. Or lamps. Then you're attaching more parts to the rear. There you go, got an axe there. Right, and then you start building up the interior of the turret on this section here. So you've got interior part 1, then part 2, the loader seat, getting it all together, and then you've got the interior 3 with the panoramic telescope and the telephone reel. Interesting. Then you're building the turret up together. Got your shell racks to put together, which is a nice little touch, and then where they attach to, just in that part there. Attaching the counterweight on the back, then the shell rack covers go in there, and then you've got the breech to build, which is in 3 parts. Then you attach the breech underneath. There's a fire extinguisher there, that's nice, and a decal to go on that fire extinguisher. Turning the page, the turret with the turret top parts go in, then you attach the gun barrel and then the muzzle brake, and then showing you the underside there. Pass through the bottom hole, it's saying here, when you put the parts together. Again, turret parts on the back of the counterweight there. Then you attach the turret, which basically just click in and turn, which is standard of Tamiya kits anyway. Then you've got the M2 heavy machine gun to be built up, to be put on the turret itself. And then you've got the ammunition case, which is 1, 2, 3, quite a few parts in that for that, which is interesting from Tamiya. Then you attach the tow cables, and then you've got your tank crew, which is 1 figure. And then your final assembly, it should look like that. And then you've got some attaching accessories, your ammunition cases, your bags, your rolls, and you can position them wherever you want on the kit. It says so there. Position ammunition cases and shells as you so wish. Tidy, very tidy. And it's got some attachments there, just showing you left side, right side. And there you are. Then painting of this kit. Basically, it's olive drab during World War II, but the colours were different depending on model year, production plant and lot. Most vehicles were painted in brownish olive drab, and at the end of the war was painted in the greenish tone were introduced. And in winter you do like a whitewash, and that's it. There you go. That's the instructions for the tank itself. Just jumping in here to ask a bit of a favour. If you're enjoying the content on this channel but are not yet a subscriber, will you please consider becoming a subscriber? It's completely free, and all you have to do is click subscribe, and if you ring that bell, click all, you will be notified when I release a new video. Please also like this video too. This also helps with the algorithm, and so other people can watch this video. Anyway, let's get back to the model kit I am reviewing. So I suppose we better go looking at the sprues, and again they have individually bagged the sprues. So let's have a little looky, shall we, to make sure we're in focus. And there you are. That is the, just move the light a little bit so you've got a bit more light. Whoops, there you go. And it's Tamiya plastic. Again, lovely mouldings, nice and crisp. You've got some checker plate at the bottom there, and all these locating lugs, etc., for putting this together. That's got a bit of texture to it, which is quite nice. Just zoom in that a little bit. That's a nice little bit of texture there, and you know, nice small parts. Again, Tamiya quality, isn't it? You know, and ejector pin marks will probably be hidden. You got left and right here, so you don't get the sides confused. But yeah, most of all those ejector pin marks will be hidden. So there you go. That was Sprue B. So we're not actually going in order now. I've decided. This is Sprue D this time. So you've got the sides of the hull there. Again, you know, plastic. A little bit side molding on that side. Just move that around. So you can see, you know, there's some real detail to this kit. Just going to try and get up close. You can see some nice detail of this kit indeed. There's your deflector there, and it looks like it all just slots together. So you can't get it wrong, because you can see you've got square and round locating pins. So that's square and round, so you can't get these the wrong way. So on the other side, square and round, you just can't get them wrong. You know, there's no worrying about direction on this kit. Let's just bomb it through so you can see both sides. Nice detail there. on the radiators, or the radiator covers. So yeah, these are your tools for the back, really. I think there, just a little tools: your pickaxe, hammer, your shovel. Nice looking shovel there. And then you can attach it with that point there. It's nice. It's very, very nice. So here you go. There is Sprue. What Sprues on this one again? Yeah, Sprue D. Sprue D. So there you go. Now in this bag, we seem to have another piece, which is a nice touch. It's hidden away there, and looks like, is that the counterweight? So there you go. That's this one side loaded part there, and they bagged that separately, which is a really nice open. It says C75, so they're classing that as Sprues C75. Nice touch of that in its own separate bag. And it got put in there, out the way. Nice. So what Sprue is this one again? It's supposed to be Sprue C, obviously. I'm just looking around, see if I can find, yeah, Sprue C in the corner there. Could be a bit bigger. So there you go. We'll go through, look at all the parts again. There's your figure. So a quick look at his face. I don't think that's too bad. I'm not keen on the way they split the body part up. I just rather have it in one, but like in two halves. But I can see why they've done this. But it just shows you how they think about their figures. There's the barrel there. So no metal barrel in this one, plastic. But once you paint these up, you can't tell. Seriously, you really can't. So you're moving through all the parts there. You can see all the detail. Again, a lovely rough texture on the front of the barrel. Where the assembly for the barrel goes. Nice. Very, very intricate small parts there. Just drag it through. You can see. Very nice. Yeah. I'll just flip them over so you can see the back. You can see that all the ejector pin marks are hidden. I think there's an art to it as well, hiding ejector pin marks, so you can't see them. You'd have to bother with them. So yeah. Nice. So that was Sprue C. Then we have two in this bag, which is basically all your running gear. Let me just take this out. So you've got some poly caps in that bag there. You've got your clear part. We'll take that out of the bag to have a little look and put it back in. This is Sprue N. You can see, look at that. Not many there to play with, but just enough. And they've been manufactured lovely. It's a proper shiny glass piece, this. There's your plastic sprue there. I think they boggles. Anyway, right. So put that back in there. And we've got polycap. We've got some more caps in here as well, I believe. There they are. And you get 4 of them as well, which help with the running gear. Put them to one side. Right, let's put this one here, because I think these you get, is it 2 of the same? No, 2 different ones. Okay, double check that. Just double check. You got 2 A's. Yeah, so you get 2 A's. Okay, so you get 2 of these. So we'll only look through one of them, because you'll basically get what you need to see on here. And there you are, all your handles. More little bit of storage bags there. There's your canvas roll. Just go down through. So you can see there's your lamp protectors there. Tracks, very nice, crisp. Go down through. Yeah. There's your build-up of suspension, your bogies. There's some more track length there. Running gear. Your dry sprocket. Yeah. Brilliant. Loose link and length there. And there's some shells and ammo. Brilliant. there you go, and you get 2 of these stuck on the back. And again, like I was saying, it's all hidden away. No ejector pin marks really on the parts. Or if they are, they're very well hidden, like on that wheel there, you got some there. Brilliant. Fair play. Very, very nice. And then finally, this is AA. And basically it's ammo boxes, and you've got the M2 gun there to put together. Okay. And that's the final sprue for this model kit. So, a couple of thoughts from me. I thought it looked fascinating. It looks a lovely kit. As I said, I've not built it yet. I'm just finishing the old 1975 Chieftain Mark V at the moment on my workbench. And then I'm jumping straight onto this one to build. Plastic's fantastic. No sink that I can see. I like the Lincoln length tracks that they've put in. Good choice, even though I do have an affiliation or a like of rubber band tracks. I know people and are about them, but they're just easy, aren't they? You know, just put them together and, you know, and weather them up. I got mine from Jadlam, and they've got them for sale now. £39.95. I'll leave a link to the Jadlam site, so if you want to go and purchase one from there, you can do. I got it within a day. You know, quite impressed with that. But then I did have it on pre-order with them as well. So what are your thoughts about this kit? I'm really excited by it. When it was first announced back in April, I did a video about it, that they've announced this new M36, and looking at the parts, you know, with the track, with the way the suspension goes together, and the bogies, and the way the turret looks, and you've got all the added bits that you need, like the storage, ammo boxes, artillery. It's all there for you, and I'm looking forward to building it. What are your thoughts on building this kit? Is this the sort of kit you're really wanting to build? You've been waiting for a decent M36 for a while. As I said, the old one from Tamiya was 20-year-old. We haven't seen it for years. And the artillery one was reboxed. I kind of think Tamiya do this. They rebox somebody else's and they think, oh, we can make this a bit special, a bit better, and then retool their own. But, you know, fantastic. As I said, for under 40 quid, you get a lot of plastic in the box, and you get a pretty well detailed model at the end of it. As I said, I'm going to build mine and then do another video after I've built it, going through the processes of how I've built mine and the techniques I've used on weathering it, etc. So keep an eye out for that video. And that's basically it from me. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. Again, any questions, any comments about this kit, leave them in the box below, because I do reply. Huge shout out go to my channel members who help me financially with this channel. If you'd like to become a channel member, click join below and select which membership tier you so wish. We do have a Tuesday night hangout where we go onto our workbenches, build models, and just talk about life, have a bit of banter, talk about technique, and talk about what's happening in the scale model world. If you'd like to become part of that, please become a channel member. In one of the four corners will be a video or a playlist of other content on my channel that you might enjoy. And have a fantastic rest of your week.